Hey everyone, welcome back to Mimi's Place. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a vlog because I have a lot of things that I want to share with you guys today, and I don't want to make a million videos. So we're going to get going. I'm making some chili right now, and I want to just adjust this a little bit so that you can see better. Okay. All right, so I have my crock pot out. I preheated it. It's nice and hot. And I browned my ground beef first. And the reason I did this is I wanted to get all the fat out because I might can up the chili. So as you guys know, I am still prepping, still preparing because you never know what's going to come up. But at the same time, I'm downsizing. I'm using up a lot of meat and things that I have in my deep freezer. I'm going to be canning up and menu planning. I want to get it all done by the end of March so that the deep freezer is completely empty. At which time I will defrost it because it is not a self-defrosting or frost-free freezer. But it is huge. And since my family size has changed, I don't need all that. But I'm still going to be able to put back food. I'm still going to be able to prep. And what I'm doing is putting, I have things that are canned. I have things that are dehydrated. I started to like beans and lentils now, so that's another source of protein. I have a huge refrigerator freezer in my kitchen. The thing is huge. So I'm going to just see if I can get away with just using my refrigerator freezer. So we're going to see what happens, okay? Yeah, so we're going to see if that really works out. If it doesn't and I decide that I still want my deep freezer, I can always plug it back in. I'm not getting rid of it, but I'm just going to see if I can do without it. And like I said, at the same time, it'll give me a chance to empty it out and defrost it. So my goal is to have it all done by the end of March. So I'm going to be canning up a lot of food because it saves freezer space, which to me is real estate. Okay? So I'm making chili today. I have 90% ground beef that I fried up, and I drained it very well. There wasn't even that much in there. But I'm going to just talk to you guys while I do stuff. This will be a little different kind of vlog, right? So this is still nice and hot. I'm going to be putting the ground beef in there. Now you could do chili. Did you know that the real chili does not have beans in it? I never knew that. But anyway, this is going to be chili with no beans. If I want black beans or something in it later, or chili beans, I could always put them in. Yeah, so we'll see. There's lots of stuff in that freezer that I can make meals and freeze, so, you know, might as well keep busy. Because once April comes and the garden is going, you know, I don't want to be in the house doing this. And I don't want to keep putting it off. This will probably make like 4 half-pint jars, maybe a little bit more. Probably 5 of chili. So we'll see. Whatever it is, you know, I just add to it. And what I am doing is kind of going towards all my own home canned food, like everything. So I do have a lot of canned veg commercial, you know, that I bought from the store. I might donate them. I have to see. I have to see what I'm going to do with it all. I might keep some, and I might donate some. So I'm going to see what happens. There's definitely enough to donate. So I'm going to just dice up some onion and chop, and we can talk. I'm going to use a lot of onion in this. I mean, because I'm not putting the beans in it, so but I want to bulk it up. So I'm going to be putting fresh jalapenos in there. Are they fresh? Well, they're mine from the garden that have been in the freezer. So, are they fresh? Would that be considered fresh? I don't know. Let me know what you think about the jalapenos. But the chili is really good to have. I mean, you can have it in a bowl as a meal with your sour cream and a baked potato on the side or something, and your cheese. And, or you could throw it on top of some nachos, make yourself a nacho platter. They're expensive now. You go out in a restaurant and to buy a nacho platter. Whew. So, all you need is your lettuce, your tomatoes, your chili, cheese, sour cream. You're good to go. There's your nacho platter. And I always have cheese and sour cream, mostly, in the house, so. Alright, so I just did like a little rough chop. And if you think I'm chopping too slow, my shoulder, I think I'm on the verge of having that frozen shoulder again, so anything I do with it hurts, so I have to go easy. It's like it's hard to even lift stuff. So, like it's the pressure, you know, it's nasty. Yeah, this is gonna be good. So, I'm gonna let those thaw a little more. I'm going to add 1 can of tomato sauce. I don't put cilantro in anything. I despise cilantro. But I'm going to put some onion powder. And some garlic powder. And some chili powder. And some paprika. This is good too because I have so many seasonings. I want to start using those too. I'm very generous with seasonings when I cook, so especially in the crock pot, it's like, you know what? Why not? So I'm just going to give this a good stir. And I'm going to cook this on high for about an hour. Then I'm going to switch it over to low. And I'm just going to let it go. Chili cooks. The longer it cooks, the better it is. We all know that, right? So I'll probably let this go, probably even overnight. Who knows? Oh, I forgot to add salt. I'm going to add my salt. I don't want to add too much, but lately I haven't been adding a lot of salt to anything. And it's been bland, so I think I need to use just a little bit. So it's hard to go salt-free or very low, but... Okay, so this is really like a 5-minute chili it takes to put together. I mean, well, all right, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, brown the beef, throw it all in your crock pot, and let it go. So that's what I'm doing with my chili, and I'm going to show you what else I'm doing. Okay, so I'm back, and I am going to have some more coffee. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to chat. I've been nursing this coffee all morning. Yeah, not much left, but I'm going to have every drop of it. Love my coffee. So what I am doing is, aside from that downsizing, with the, stockpiling food and stuff like that, what else I am doing is integrating little by little. Well, maybe it might be faster than you think. I'm going to be sticking mostly to Middle Eastern diet, only because I love it, and it's so healthy, and it's very flavorful, and it's just really, really good. So I'm going to be making, tomorrow I'm going to be making some, what we call dolma, which is anything that's stuffed, like grape leaves, tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, anything like that, that you stuff it and you stew it. We call dolma. So you could do it in the oven, you could do it on top of the stove. So tomorrow I'm going to be making some dolma. I have some ground lamb that I am going to thaw overnight, and I'm going to make the peppers, and so that's going to be another video. And what goes good with that is pilaf. So that is just really, really, the dolma and pilaf is a complete meal right there. So I'm going to be making that. I don't know if I'm going to freeze it because I kind of have this week's menus already set. So I want to, like I said, I'm trying to get stuff out of that freezer. So I'm going to be making the dolma, and I'm going to freeze it. I had some food waste today in my freezer and in my fridge, and I wasn't happy. But it was minimal, so that's good. And I cleaned out the inside of my fridge. I got that done, and I'm going to start doing a journal. Yeah. So all you people out there that are doing these journals, and I've never done one, so I think I'm going to start doing a journal, maybe sharing it with you folks. So I thought that that'd be interesting as well. And pretty soon it's garden time, like I said, so all this stuff in the house has to be done. The freezer, any decluttering, and a deep cleaning, like walls, windows, whatever, that all has to get done this month. So I am going to have a very busy month. Hopefully I can get some help. But yeah, I need to replace a few blinds, the mini blinds, and I think I'm making new kitchen curtains because I have these napkins, right? I have like 5 of them, and I have 2, like a table runner or 2 table runners, and I have the curtains to match. I made them all. But I'm getting tired of them, so I don't want to use the same thing over and over. So I was thinking maybe a nice, like a butter yellow. I don't know. I have to think, but I want like a very pale yellow curtain, because then I could do navy blue with it. I could do like a sage green with it. I could do aqua, like whatever tablescape I want to do. I'll be able to match it easily. So I want to pick a color that I can match everything. And the curtains I have up now are white. So I don't want to do white again. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm doing so far today. The chili's going. The fridge got decluttered, cleaned out. And it's trash night, so it's a good night to do it. I did wrap some meat. That's about it. I'm just going to fold some laundry. And I'm going to see what else I can maneuver in the freezer that I can take up and either can or cook. And put some stuff back that way. But like I said, I'm just going to go little by little and transitioning over to mostly Middle Eastern food with some Italian exceptions. And instead of store-bought canned, I have so much of my own home canned that I don't think I need to do any more of that. But you never know. We don't know what's going to happen. So I'm not saying to stop prepping. If you are a prepper, keep going if you want. I'm going to keep going. I'm just transitioning into a different way of doing it. So any fresh meats or any make-ahead meals, anything like that I make, I'm going to try to do all Middle Eastern based on what I have, and then I'll replace it with that, and then I'm going to transition. I'm going to donate and use some of my canned vegetables, which is basically carrots and potatoes. I don't have that many canned vegetables and spinach. Yeah, and then just kind of consolidate and change the genre of food choices. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to the summer and doing more shish kebab and losh kebab and klema and all that other nice stuff that we have. So it's going to be interesting. And I think my jalapenos are now done. They're thawed out. So I'm going to chop those and dice them up tiny and put them in with the chili. And I'm probably going to come back with another video today, but I just wanted to chit chat with you, show you what I'm doing, show you why I'm doing it, because I think I said a few things on my live videos about it, but I didn't really elaborate on the transition and what I'm doing. So I'm kind of excited. All I can say is I think we can breathe for 4 years. So that's why I'm transitioning the way I prep, but I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to scale back and do it in a different way. So my prepping is going to be mostly my own home canned stuff for emergencies or for quick meals. And the fresh stuff will be Mediterranean. And I'm going to be using one freezer instead of the deep freezer. So that's it. I do have my dehydrator, so I can always dehydrate vegetables. And I don't have that much dehydrated stuff left, which is good because I like to use it all up by April because then I start getting stuff again. So the only thing I have, I think, are radish greens and zucchini that are dehydrated. The rest are mostly herbs. So I'm going to make a nice Middle Eastern side dish with the zucchini. I might do that today because I feel like having it. I'm craving it. So if I do, I'm going to show you guys how I do it from start to finish. And you'll have a new recipe to add to your collection of Mimi's recipes. So very easy, very simple to do. That's about it, guys. I'm going to go take my last sip of coffee. Here's a big shout out to Simply Katie Walks. She sent me and Misty an Echo Squad Golden Girl mugs. So if you want to check out those channels, it's Simply Katie Walks, Life with Misty, and Living My Best Life at 60. So we are the squad. And that's it. My coffee's done, my video's done, and I'll catch you guys later.